Hey, what's up YouTube? In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to install an eXtremeRate WHOLE Clicky Kit on a PS5 controller to make your controller from sounding like this to this. But before we start, guys, I want to give a big shout out and a big thank to eXtremeRate for sending me this kit. And I want to let you guys know that if you purchase anything from eXtremeRate website and use code LBY, you're gonna get 10% off. And with that being said, let's go mount this thing on our controller. Let's go. So guys, before we start, keep in mind that this kit is compatible only with BDM030 controllers, so make sure to check your controller before actually buying this kit. And with that being said, we can proceed installing it. So guys, once we are ready, what we're gonna do is take out the kit from its box. We got the tools over here, them out. I'm gonna take something like this to put the screws in. I'm gonna divide them. Then here is the motherboard, and we got some extra tape, the rubbers. I'm gonna take them out as well. These two extra rubber as well, put them here. These two plastic covers as well. This one, the tape. And once we got everything out, we can proceed taking apart our controller. So what you're gonna do, guys, is use your nail to lift this plastic. You can also use this tool if you don't have nails, just by doing this. And we do the same on the other part. And we take away this plastic. Now what we gotta do, guys, is remove L1 and R1 just by doing this, like this. And now what we gotta do is remove these 4 screws. And once we have done that, what we gotta do is lift this plastic like this, and then we can use our thumbs and make a little bit of pressure like that. Again, you can help yourself with the tool like that. Then we gently pull like that, and the back shell will come out. Now we put this thing aside, and what we're gonna do now is, guys, is remove the battery. You pull gently from here. We're gonna put this aside as well. Now we gotta remove the battery cover, and to do it, we're gonna remove this screw over here. And what we're gonna do is unplug this cable over here as well. You can simply pull, and we put this thing aside. Now what we gotta do, guys, is unplug these 4 cables. Like that. And now we're gonna have to unscrew these 2 screws. And now, guys, the controller will split easily like that, and we put this part aside. We're gonna work on the buttons first. Now what we're gonna do, guys, is remove this rubber over here. We're gonna put it aside, and we're gonna have to take out each button, and we're gonna take this little rubber and simply push it inside each button. Then once you've done that, you put it back in position, and we repeat the same step for each buttons. And once we have done that, guys, what we gotta do is remove this rubber as well. We put it aside and install the new one included in the kit. Like that. Once we have done that, we already finished with this part, and we're gonna put it aside. And now, guys, we take back the controller, and what we gotta do is unscrew these screws. Now what we're gonna do is gently push this cover from here, and it's gonna come out. Now we're gonna remove this plastic part like that. We're gonna put it aside as well. Now we're gonna take some tweezers, and we gently pull this part out. Once we have done that, we're gonna put this one aside as well. Now we're gonna remove R2 like that. I'm gonna put it aside. And what we gotta do now is remove this rubber that you can see inside here. Just take your tweezers, and like that, you remove it and put that aside too. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side and unscrew the screws. And once we've done that, we gently push like that, and this cover will come out. I'm gonna put it aside. We remove this other plastic part too, like this. We put it aside as well. And now we remove this thing. Like that. Now we remove L2, and we do remove this rubber too, and put it aside. Now what we gotta do, guys, is gently lift this part of the motherboard. Be very gentle while doing this step. and take it out like that. We do the same on the other side. And we lift it up like that. Once we have done that, guys, what we can do now is flip the motherboard. You can push on the sticks with your fingers. You're gonna flip it like this. And now we gently lift up this part of the motherboard. And now you'll see that the original motherboard will come out. So you can just pull from here like that, gently. And we're gonna put this part aside. Now, guys, we're gonna take our new motherboard and take it out. And what we gotta do is put this part like that and start positioning the motherboard by pushing in these spots. Now we're gonna flip the controller and we're gonna push the motherboard inside here like that until it sits perfectly. Now we're gonna flip again the controller motherboard, put it in its position like that. And also, guys, if this part falls off while you're doing this step, just keep in mind that you have to put it inside like that, okay? Now what we're gonna do, guys, is take this part of the motherboard and you gotta flip it in a way that goes inside here, okay? So be very gentle while doing this step and you push it inside until it sits like that, okay? Once we have done that, guys, what we gotta do is take the new plastic cover included in the kit and we gotta have to install this part like that, okay? Until it sits perfectly. You push, and once we have done that, what we gotta do is now take this rubber over here and place it on top here like that, okay? Once it's in, what we gotta do is take this and with a pair of scissors, and what we gotta do is simply cut like that. I'll put it in my hand so you can see how it is. Now with the tool, what we gotta do is simply push it inside the rubber like that, okay? We make sure it's inside perfectly. And once we have done that, guys, what we gotta do is take our R2 and I'm gonna place it like this perfectly. Now we take the metal part and just push it inside, okay? Like that until it bottoms out. Now what we can do is take the cover and just place it in position and make sure, guys, that the rubber is actually aligned with R2. We're gonna test it. And now, guys, what we can do is simply take the screws and put them back in their position. And once we have done that, we correctly installed the trigger. And also, guys, I forgot to say one thing before. As you can see, my motherboard keeps moving. To prevent that from happening, we can just take a little bit of tape and apply it here on the motherboard, okay? Now we can proceed on doing L2 as well. We do the same thing as before, and we simply push this part inside here like that. I'm gonna check that it goes until the bottom and then just make sure that it is all the way in. Now what we gotta do, guys, is the same as before. We take the new cover and we put inside this part, just push it, you're gonna hear a click. Now we take the rubber and apply it over here like that, the same as we did before. Now we're gonna take again this thing and we're gonna cut another square like that. Looks exactly like this. Once we have done that, same as before, I'm gonna help myself out with the tool. We're gonna push it inside the rubber like this until it is all the way in. Now what we're gonna do is again take our L2 and just put it back in position. To do it, just simply put it in place like that. Then we take the middle part and just push it inside with the finger like that. Now we simply put this cover in its position like that by pushing a little bit on the side. We're gonna make sure that the rubber didn't move. We're gonna test if the button clicks correctly. It does. Now we're gonna have to put back the two screws. And after we have done that, guys, we have successfully installed the kit on our controller. Now what we're gonna do is simply reassemble the controller. So we're gonna start by removing the tape. We're gonna take our front shell and put it back in position. Make sure not to pinch the cables. I'm gonna help myself with the screwdriver like that. And once you have put it back in position, what we can do is plug again the cables. Guys, make sure to plug these cables all the way in, because most of the times people is having problems with the controllers is because they haven't plugged these cables all the way in. So make sure to plug them all the way in. What we gotta do now, guys, is simply take the battery cover and put it in position like this. We take its screw and screw it back like that. We take this microphone cable and simply put it back in its position. like that. Keep in mind, you can always help yourself with some tools. We're gonna push this rubber inside like that. Now we're gonna take our battery, put it back. And now guys, we're gonna put back these 2 screws. And now guys, we simply take the back shell and put it back in position like that. You gently push until it goes in its position. And now we simply put back these 4 screws over here. And once we have done that, we take our L1, put it back in its position, take our 1, 2, and put it back in its position too. We can already test the sound of the controller. Mouse click, I love it. Let's go, let's go. Now we're gonna take this plastic part and put it back in its position. And like that, guys, we have successfully installed our kit.
Nice.
It's sounding crispy and clean. I love it. Mouse click. And yeah, that's how you install the WHOLE Clicky Kit on a PS5 controller. So yeah guys, that was pretty much it for today's video. We have installed the kit successfully. It's sounding amazing, and yeah, I love it, man. With that being said, thank you so much guys for watching the video. And if this video helped you out, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, because that helps me out too. And don't forget that we also have some merchandise if you want to check it out. With that being said, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, fam. Peace, and I'm out.